to experience heaven.
Amen.
Right? So what you have to release your faith when the word goes forward, because the word is life. It is the healing. It is the health, and you catch it and you just get well. Or in other words, you touch Jesus. Here's one last thing and then we're going to close. You can't, and now listen very carefully, you can't touch the Lord if you don't know the Holy Spirit. If you do not know the Holy Spirit, you will never touch the Lord. Because Jesus is present in here today by the Holy Spirit. If you go to church and they don't permit the Holy Spirit, I don't even go there. If ain't nobody speaking in tongues, I'm going to just walk away. Because the administrator of the age that we live in, you know what he does? He takes what belongs to Jesus and he gives it to us. That's what he does. So who's going to reveal Jesus if you close the door to the Holy Spirit? Whose whole assignment is to take what belongs to Jesus and give it to you? Who's going to make Jesus real? Who's going to make it real? The Holy Spirit will open up your understanding. If you never knew what the Holy Bible, and like when you read it, you didn't understand, ask the Holy Spirit to help you. It'll open your understanding. Would you like to know one of my biggest prayers? Holy Spirit, show me Jesus. I want to see him. Simple, right? Show me Jesus. I want to see him. Jesus has been more real to me than my wife will ever be. He's a person. He will make him real. You can hear him, you can touch him, and you can sense him. And that's why we worship. When you worship, the presence of the Lord shows up. You know what it does? It cancels out your presence. When you focus on Jesus, when you worship, hands lifted high. If you know the words, sing the words. What you'll start to do is that you start to enter, you'll break through the realm of the Spirit, and your presence cancels out because you're fixed and your eyes are on Jesus. Some people can't get healed because you're thinking about how you're going to fall. You know, oh, I'm going to fall tonight, I don't know how. It's just too late. You're thinking already. You have to have your mind focused on Jesus. Oh, I don't know, how they're going to be because I'm crying and my makeup is going to be running dry. It don't matter. If I had cancer, I was going to say something crazy. If a woman had cancer, one weave going one way, another shoe be going another way. Hey, I'm ready to receive. You wouldn't care how you look when you fell. You wouldn't carry anything. Don't be preoccupied with the wrong thing. But when the presence shows up, it cancels out your presence. You lose sight of who you are because people don't get a breakthrough until Jesus becomes real to them. Amen. So would you allow the Lord to come upon you? Yes. And what do you do when you worship? Because this is the quickest and easiest way. Here's what you do. You surrender. You lay it all at his feet. You surrender. I don't care if you came in here with tumors. I don't care if you had 10 tumors. Because you know what happens is, when you surrender and you worship, a spiritual surgeon will come in, and his name is the Holy Spirit, and he can remove everything and make you whole. Would you allow the Lord to touch you tonight? Please stand to your feet, please.